They just profit banned out there, so that's good. We saw a little bit of success, probably the only success that we saw from Keen Gaming from that last game with that MP. So seems to be like they're done with their draft and they're just said, hey, you know, that seemed comfortable on that. See ya. Yeah. So
the Avengers literally, I think, picked up because they wanted a hero to cancel BKB Black Hole.
Yeah.
If you don't have a BKB Black Hole counter, it's very hard to play Dota. Like, you get to late game and it's just like you lost almost.
Yeah.
Kunkka can interrupt as well, but not if there's a BKB, of course.
Sure. I mean, Venge makes some sense, too, with the PA Viper, too. If PA gets a little bit too deep and she's got no way out, you can at least do that, but I wish they had more answers for that, man. It don't look good.
It's like another hero that empowers PA. You give her the aura, you give minus armor to the enemy. Like, you're just setting your PA up for success. I think the last piece of the puzzle is like a bit more team fight from the offlane hero.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
When is it time for the good old Tide Hunter?
Tide Hunter?
Viper, though, like, you've got the break. I was thinking Tide as well, and I was like, oh, it could be a good hero to round that lineup with, but you're against Doom and Viper, two heroes that counter. Even Enigma, you get caught in the black hole, well, you're not getting Ravage off. Like, all these heroes do not care about Kraken Shell at all.
Do you need something that offers a break itself for the Viper? Because normally you want to pick Rubik against that, obviously is no longer the case. And Nyx Assassin is out too, but actually, which other heroes are there that give break?
I think you just think you can kill Viper without it. Like, PA, Kunkka have enough damage that you don't need the break versus Viper as much. So, looking at, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, 11 plays a lot of Doom himself. Underlord, but I don't think Underlord's that good.
Clockwork.
Okay. It's big, active. I think this is the active hero that doesn't, like, have that, like, that can fight with Kunkka and just is always ready to fight. We saw last game, it's very fight-heavy style from King Gaming, so this fits there. And it's a hero that's good at hunting Enigma. It also can hookshot, goes through BKB, you can stun the Enigma Black Hole, it gives you a second way.
Yeah, definitely if King Gaming can get their start off, their draft looks really good. And of course, when you have somebody like a Chen, that is what you're looking for. You're looking to have that nice early game, get that under control, then snowball out. But they've got to get a good start. And Team Secret coming up with the PO, that's going to hinder that start.
That is going to hinder that.
That's a good last pick.
Ooh, it is.
Looks great.
Hero that just doesn't care about the clockwork too much, you're ungankable, what actually...
Who's going to kill him?
X, I guess. But even then, you can doppelganger to dodge like the...
Alright, the way to kill him is PA with the Battle Fury.
Yep.
A fat PA can kill practically about anything. So either they need to win in the first 20 minutes or they need to win in 55... not 20. I would say 25. Or win in the last, like, 50 minutes. Or in around 50 minutes.
It's better than last game. At least they have a late game this time.
True.
So that's hype.
In terms of predictions, though, I will still go for Team Secret.
Oh yeah, Team Secret all the way. I mean, they have a bunch of ways to pump up PA, but her hard counter is in the game, so all that pumping ain't gonna do nothing for you, unfortunately. So I gotta go with Secret.
Jeez.
You gonna pump with
me? Look. Fool me once, shame on you, slut. The great American president, fool me twice. You're not going to fool me again. We're going King Gaming, screw it.
Oh, God.
King Gaming.
All right.
No, I like their draft.
Is God's going to be right here, and are we going to have a third game, or is Secret going to crush their opening series 2-0? We're going to find out with Odie Pixel and Admiral Bulldog.
Thank you very much, EVS. Game 2, a Team Secret up against Keen Gaming, just about ready to kick it off. I'm Odie Pixel, I'm here with Bulldog, and let's see what we've got going on. Switch up on some of these heroes. We're going to see Keen Gaming this time getting their hands on the Phantom Assassin, and Secret switching things up. We've got some Yapsa Enigma ready to play, some Puppy Leshrac. It's all very exciting, Bulldog, but what do you reckon from these two drafts? Are you a little more hopeful for Keen this game, or do you think it's still going to be a tough one?
I think there's no secret that Secret is the better team, and you know, Gods, he's being a little bit edgy.
He is.
He wants to be a little bit edgy, picking Keen, but we all know that Secret is the better team here, and looking from the last game as well, they're gonna win this one. Easy. You have Yapsa Enigma. How can you go wrong with that?
We do. Yaps already. We saw already in game 1 that Yaps are very much on form with his puck performance. This time around, he's going to be able to be even more flashy with the Enigma down the line if we see some big black hole plays. Not going to be the easiest of games to get the black holes off. There's a multitude of ways they can put a stop to it. You got old 11 with the swap the swapperoo and Kaka with the hook shot. So we'll see how Yaps was able to play his way around that. Obviously, the main reasons for pick the Enigma are still going to be uncontested. The ability to deny with the Eidolons and the pressure that he can put on those side lanes is still going to be very powerful.
3 versus 2 and they back off. They're scared.
They are. That's the top lane. Nisha. Chase a little bit by our chicken. There's another dagger on. It's trying to get as many hits in as he can. As he's still chasing. Now Nisha will turn. Puppy there. Old chicken's not gonna want to go any further up.
Puppy's picking these fun. Is he picking his heroes because he just feels like it? He's picking some really odd heroes for himself. I'm playing the Leshrac.
Now we'll see what he can do. I mean, he crushed it on the Abaddon in game 1. So he's certainly feeling trying these heroes that... sure, we see Lesh a little bit more than an Abaddon, but mainly sort of recently lands in that core position on the offlane rather than as a support.
And this mid matchup, Viper used to be a lane dominator. Kanka also is kind of lane dominator, but since they nerfed his W, you cannot deny it anymore.
Yeah, that's true, yeah, because...
Pretty powerful ability.
Yeah, I feel like we have... I don't think I've seen any games with the nerfed Kunkka in the mid lane. People have just strayed away from it because of that big nerf, but...
Hey, I mean, you can put him against anything and he would be fine. And you don't really fear Viper anymore because he just maxes W and he hits jungle. You know, you can put anyone there. And we even see now he's kind of struggling a little bit in that lane.
Yeah, the Kunkka doing a good job of getting those early Tidebringer hits and Torrent abuse out.
It's interesting that last pick Peel though. It feels like, you know, they had a Kanka and PA late games also with a Battlefield. He will kill that guy pretty easily, so pretty manly, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I guess they're all. See if they can get Dark Stun's gonna miss though. Nice juke from the Chen.
Oh, you gotta hit those stuns to get the kills. This is a recent change we've seen on Leshrac. He's been picked up a lot more, and it's just because of the W change. It got buffed with some damage, and it's so much damage. It's so much damage.
It really is, yeah. If you can get in range to get all those pulses off on someone early game.
We see it. They kind of sneak around towers as well, like specific spots where they just take down the tower, where you don't get attacked or seen. It's a little bit cheeky. It's an interesting hero. And we'll probably see a lot more of.
The side lanes at the moment, Zai's got 5 CS. The old chicken has got 8 for 3, so having no trouble farming at least top. The old chicken PA. Mid lane, continuing to have the slight edge here, the Kunkka. Despite the nerf, still showing us that this hero can absolutely work well in the right sort of 1v1s. So we can expect him to get those items. And in a lane where a lot of heroes will struggle against a Viper, but so far in the early levels, he's doing just okay. Top lane, I'm going to make the gank onto Zai. Kaka is able to get the cog block out, as well as the battery assault chase down. Do they have the damage to find him? Stick charge is going to be popped. He's trying to hide. Old chicken finds the vision for the dagger, and that will get them first blood. Keen Gaming able to rotate in and gang Zai. I mean, hey, it wouldn't be a secret game without Zai dying first.
Well, that is true, and it was a little bit iffy stun there, I have to say. I feel like Leshrac could have easily stunned the clock there, but he's completely missing him, and now his Sai dies because of that, so... But we'll just blame Sai. You know, I mean, he's meant to die.
It's all part of the secret game plan. I mean, they win every game that Zai dies first. I'm sure that's how the stats work out.
Stats don't lie either, so...
Old 11. Down bottom, how's he doing on the CS? 12 last hits, Nisha 11, so keeping the farm even between the two teams. Even Yapsor as the Enigma with the Eidolon control and stuff, in terms of taking away creeps from Old 11. It's not stopping Venge from matching the farm of the PL.
And he's doing fine now. Again, like I mentioned this a few times, that he needs to have a good lane. This hero is just so awful when he becomes a support hero, and it's very common. So clock just goes back down. This is just why we see Chen being picked first two a lot. Just his ability to TP people around is so powerful. Like out of nowhere, clocks him in and just kills the Doom. It's like, it's so hard to play around.
Yeah.
And it just makes it so easy for your carry as well. Like you just heal him, he doesn't die. Just keep healing him.
And a lot of the times it's a low risk play. You're always able to move back to lanes with TPs and such. It's always worth an attempt.
Yeah. Like normal TPs have such a long cooldown.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to make these moves otherwise. So Chen is just the ultimate rotator.
Yeah, it's just impossible as the opposition to keep up the frequency of those sort of ganks without that global TP yourself. Let's move on. Take a bit from the neutral camp of Keen Gaming side of the map. as both mids getting close to hitting the level 6, and the farm continues to be very even between them. Top lane, here we go again. Kaka, he's brought in, he gets himself on top of Puppey. They'll look for the easier, squishier kill. Trapped in the cogs and the battery assault going. That's another kill. I mean, Dark and Kaka, they're absolutely showing off the power of this Chen. Bringing in a clockwork, it's an easy gank every single time.
Yeah, and you need that from Clock as well. This hero, we don't see it that much, and because this hero kind of got over-nerfed. In my opinion, the mana cost of that hero is just too high. You don't have mana to cast spells that often.
Yeah, you're right.
So
I mean, battery assault, a third of your mana pool.
Yeah, but now at least you got 2 proper rotations, so that's really good. Thanks to the Chen. So at least you're getting stuff done. Yeah, Viper, the new Viper. Just run to the jungle. A lot better in like proper pro games.
And
again, here we go.
Every single time. Zai, he is a little beefier now. But is he beefy enough? Push back with the cogs. They'll chase him down with that battery assault. And Zai, he's going to go down. There's no escaping this. We'll try and jump around the trees. Or maybe with the scorch earth. No, it's not enough. I mean, they're making this look straight up broken. They're doing this every single time, 3 times. Just bringing in the clock, standing close to the opponent. And it solves one of the clock's problems. Normally in lane, you're trying to walk up. It's a very telegraphed move. But with these Chen plays, Secret, they don't seem prepared for it each and every time. It's worked 3 times so far in 6 minutes.
Yeah, and he's getting some levels from that. Like once you get level 6 as well, Viper is a free kill, and Viper kind of want to have... They don't really have anyone who buys Force Staff in this game, so they probably want that. Like that's the ultimate counter against him. And he's going some interesting. He's going Buckler first.
Okay.
On Viper. That's weird.
You see bottom, they'll try for 11, but they're going to miss the stun from the ledge. Now there's the turnaround, the torrent, and the boat is out. That's going to be Puppey dead, and Nisha's got to hide. He's low on HP in the jungle. Will go for the TP out. Will they find him? They will, but they don't have the mana for another magic missile. So Nisha will escape. Keen Gaming, they're off to a very hot start this game.
Yeah, it's looking really good right now. On top, are they going to do some weird cheeky play again? Chen is standing around it. He's ready to just go dive.
So he's got to be careful. I mean, as he picks up the levels, he's getting that little bit beefier, but in terms of vibes, he's only holding on to really a stout shield and a magic wand. Does have that level 1 scorched earth as well if they do get aggressive. He's going to be there on Chicken. And not yet trying to make a play onto Zai. He's a little too close to the tower. And there's no real pressure for them to do so. I mean, old Chicken's farming very well. Bottom lane, the dives, 11.
The stuns, they keep missing.
He's in, and well, Puppey this time will be able to run him down with the Diabolic Edict and a TP in from mid 1. So they'll get their first kill on the board, Secret. But it's 5-1. Farm's looking good for Keen Gaming's cause, and top lane at the same time, they'll make that play once again. The battery assault in onto Zai. Scorched Earth healing him up a little bit, but not enough. And there's the bring in, as they're going to bring in the Kunkka and look to hunt down Nisha. With the setup of the X mark, they'll be able to drag Nisha back. They get a beautiful Tidebringer hit off the range creep as Nisha will continue to run. Doppelganger not available for 7 seconds. The rocket thrown out to get the vision for the dagger. Nisha taken out as well. Keen Gaming, they're playing it so fast and so perfect. The Chen pick, this is where you pick it first, and this is why a lot of teams ban. It just makes so much action happen early on with the right sort of heroes. Whether you be bringing in a Clock or a Kunkka, they're getting the kill every single time. We haven't seen them fail a single play with the Chen in mid lane. Puppey, he does have a haste, but the haste is going to wear out. It doesn't even matter. He's trapped under the tower. It's 8-1. Keen Gaming, they are on a roll.
Yeah, even though it's like 8-1, it's still only a 1k lead though. So they are still farming, but it's mainly Viper that's farming. You see the other 2 cores, they're not doing too hot at all. As always, Yapso has a lot of farm compared to other supports, but yeah, the 3 cores are doing really well. Vengeful is that a Viper ult?
It is onto Kaka. Swap's going to be back up from this combo, and with the torrent, the bow is onto mid 1. Mid 1's just going to walk in and die. The one guy that was farming incredibly will fall. Yeah, Absol is going to try and look to see if he can set up for some action as Puppey's just getting dove upon by old Chicken. The crits come out. Secret, they lose 2 more. They've got to back off. They can't take this fight at this point in time. And Kaka, he walks out on minimal HP. The run from the boat, keeping him alive in that fight.
It's like the perfect hero for them as well. Like we see from last game, they just kept running at the enemy. Now you have both with that as well. You don't die. if you don't die, that's a pretty good ability.
Absolutely.
Now you also got the clock 6, and they're just going to keep this aggression. They're not going to have any force staff, and the only one who can live from it right now is Peel because he just jumps out, but anyone else gets hooked and they're dead.
I mean, it really is, as you say, those levels on Kaka. It's just going to allow them to make so many plays now.
And it's so hard because last game, like, they jumped in on you, you could counter it with puck, ult, or, you know, Abaddon, but this time around, who's going to save anyone here? You're not going to get saved this time around, so puck, I mean, the clock can just go in and go ham and follow out with a boat and you just die. And now you also have the chance to just heal you up when you dive and it gets a little bit too deep. Don't worry, we have a heal now. It's going to heal you up. Easy game.
It's looking pretty hot so far, that's for sure, for Keen Gaming.
Yeah.
Mid lane, start the pushing onto the tier 1 tower. They've got the 3 of them ready to go. They've got that aura as well from the Alpha Wolf. Actually, a bit of damage, helping them take this tower very quickly. Fortification will be popped, but of course, Secret, no interest in coming towards this middle lane as Keen Gaming will find the tower. Money's going to be picked up by Old Chicken. Will help propel him towards his first major item in the tree. Zai's hiding, but Kaka's hunting. And he's found the Doom. Zai.
Is that going to be a Soldier? Does he have damage?
There is a backup, though, and the Doom is available. Zai
doesn't have damage.
He needs backup, Kaka, if they want to get this kill, and the backup is inbound. He's going to go for the TP out. They'll see him, though. Hookshot's going to be there to cancel the TP, as Old Levin will wrap around, provide that extra bit of damage that Kaka requires to get the kill. And it just seems like Secret, they're struggling to slow down Keen Gaming. The action is coming thick and fast from Keen Gaming at 11 minutes in, 11-1.
They don't have anyone to create space, so like no one is going to create space for you. You're soon going to have Viper. You should get the... It's going to have his Ados eventually, and that's the way you can fight back. But until then, he's just going mech first.
Yeah.
They can't really catch heroes without Ados. So they're just sitting back and just getting killed right now. They don't have any counterplays. This is a bait though. Can he actually get a kill? The boat?
He is going to get the row off on him. There's a lot of damage coming out from Puppy. Isn't enough. He's chasing with a Diabolic Edict. And in fact, the Kunka's still alive. Hand of God gets popped. He's going to be able to get out of there. He's able to walk away. That run buff giving him that extra time on the HP to get himself out of the way of Secret. They all TP into the shrine. Can they actually catch anyone? They're looking towards Dark, but they can't get their hands on any of Keen Gaming. They react, but they can't get the control required to actually get any of the kills.
Yeah, and he was kind of out of position there pretty heavily.
Yeah.
And they were baiting him, but they still couldn't catch him.
And now that the Keen Gaming, they're turning back into them. They're heading over. They want to try and take this fight, Keen. They get the Wave of Terror out onto mid one. Kaka's got his eyes on Nisha. Nisha runs across towards Dark. They give the cogs down, trying to separate them up. Dark still on the run. Nisha trying to chase. Spirit Lance out onto the Chen. Pop the stick charges, the Divine Favor as well. Dark's being healed up. He's got a Fairy Fire. I mean, Keen Gaming aggressively just poking, getting back, and they want this fight to happen, Keen. They keep going, looking for action. They'll find Puppy. Magic missiles down. Puppy, he is going to be kept alive. Oh no, it comes out, cancelling the black hole. The boat onto 3 is perfect. The dagger's down to Puppy. Puppy's still alive. Finally dies the rocket flare. Chicken, he's trying to run, but they will be able to break him with the poison down on the ground. See if Secret can get anything more. The Doom was on 11, but it wears off. Was not enough damage to kill him. So Keen Gaming, they did try and force that fight. They did end up taking the worst trade, though, as they only got Puppy, but they did lose their carry PA.
And all I see in these fights is how nice it would be to have an ATOS in this fight for Viper. Like, they keep just running away from them. And he's got a defensive item now, but it feels like they need something aggressive. Like, they need to catch enemies somehow. And he should be buying it next up. And thankfully, the Doom is not playing greedy. We see a lot of Dooms buying Midas, which in this game you can absolutely not do it. Like, so, again, like I mentioned, someone needs to create space and be in the fight strong right now. Peel is the one who's going to carry him. Viper also is pretty good late game, so...
Risky Puppy. He's trying to chase down Kaka. The cogs down. Will set up for an easy torrent, and Puppy's dead. They're also going to look to try and catch out another with the X mark down onto Nisha, dragging him back into the boat. Perfect control from Double Dash on the Kunka.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, they can't fight into it. They just gotta... We see the flaws of the draft. They have no team fight, no really... Well, I mean, they have team fight, but not... Like, they're super long cooldown, and you kind of need items for them to fight as well. Like, Black Hole is a good team fight spell, but not without BKB and not against this lineup. So, I mean, it's really lacking catch, and... Yeah, there's no save or anything.
See Chicken Just a dagger out to mid one, doesn't want to poke too much. I mean, what do you think about this PA build this game? Obviously the tempo is high. Going for this Vlads rather than the standard Battle Fury that we see pretty much every time from the PA. I mean, in a game as well where Cleave would be good. We will see Zai caught out. It's going to be another kill. I mean, whatever it's doing, it's working for him. But yeah, do you like this sort of in a game where you've got 15 kills at 15 minutes? It's better to build up the auras rather than prepare for the late game?
Yeah, especially the way they play. Like, they just keep grouping up and fighting, and Secret can win these kind of fights because they still have pretty good, like, 5-man if they're 5 against 5. So if you just pick up these auras, make sure you're strong and win that fight as well, you'll just win the game because they're winning the skirmishes right now. So it makes a lot of sense. In Battle Fury, you don't want to farm this game. Sure, Battle Fury is really good if it goes late game against Peel, but you can still go back to a Battle Fury if you want. You can also just pick up the talent.
Oh, he's found him.
Got him.
Kaka, he gets the control. He's managed to catch the real one. They've got eyes on it. The torrent combo follows up. As Nisha blocked up, no doppelganger available. He will be able to rush to the side, but Kunka's there with the damage. As a fantastic play from the clock, reading the situation, holding onto the hook shot, waiting for that perfect lineup of it. Kaka just setting up for the kills to continue. I mean, as you say, we do have to note it is 16-2, but the net worth, it is pretty much even. Secret are, as a team, still farming just as well as Keen Gaming are picking up kills. Puppy will get caught out up top. Stun will not keep them off him as Kaka picks up another kill. But it is crazy that we're seeing such a disparity in kills, but so close in farm.
Yeah, the levels, however, should be favored to Keen Gaming, though.
Yeah, the XP difference, you would imagine.
And again, oh my god, they just... Oh, well, that's an amateur mistake. That happened. Oh, that actually might be costly.
And Zai's going to get out because of that. He's able to turn. He was trying to get the Doom off. We'll see if they can chase down any of these. They're looking for Kaka, but they can't catch him. He's able to walk out. He's got the movement speed to get away.
Yeah, that happens if you... not too used to playing events, you just spam the button and you just do it twice for some reason. So that's an oopsie, because that would most definitely been a kill and just get out. So pro players, by the way, they have the Ados finally. So now they can actually catch and punish people.
Yeah,
they're out of position, which they've not been able to do at all.
Yeah, if that sort of situation plays out again, that would be an easy kill for Secret.
It's pretty late though, 17. I really feel like you should have gone mech afterwards, not the other way around, because they just kept running away from you. But now they are pretty strong. It's easily Keen Gaming can just fumble up a fight and get black hole for 2 people or something like that for 4 seconds in a good Doom. You just lose the fight, because again, 72, only 2k gold though. So the Secret is definitely still in this game.
Absolutely. There's no doubt about that. Keen Gaming cannot feel too comfortable as sort of as maybe encouraging as the scoreboard's going to look to them at this point in the game from their perspective. This game's still a very close one.
Just need that Desolator, which is going to make just pushing and going Roche so much easier. And the best counter against Doom is Aegis. Like nothing, you cannot do anything against Doom unless you get Aegis, because then you don't really care about it. So once you get that, Doom doesn't feel so scary anymore.
Yeah. And yeah, they have got a great lineup to take Rush with this Venge and PA. Also got great team fight as well around the pit. If Secret head over, unless somehow Yaps was able to walk in and get a 5-man black hole off, there's no way they can take a team fight around sort of the Kunka's boat, the Kaka's clocks, cogs. As this is easy Roshan for Keen Gaming. There we have it. They'll pick up the Aegis on the Kunka, as he is going to be the one for the most part being on the front lines.
Thought they would give it on PA so she can just go ham and kill everyone. But
yeah, because you would imagine that the Doom's looking out to Doom the PA in many more situations than the Kunka, unless he can get the Kunka before he gets his boat off.
Yeah, it's actually pretty interesting why they would give it to him. Sure, they have their reasons. I mean, it's also good for Kunka just be in the middle of the fight and just keep splashing them. Yeah. He does a lot of damage. Like, PA is not crazy damage just yet. Like, she's about to hit level 12 and get Deso though, so he's going to do a lot of damage soon. We're going to level 12 now. Very big crates coming in.
For the Venge as well, we have the Maelstrom complete. So that extra bit of lightning damage to help clear through some of the earlier games, you know, squishier PL illusions at this stage.
She actually has farm, which is nice to see, so she will be a threat this game.
Yeah, this, as you said, this is not that support advantage that you're worried about them sometimes falling into. As top, they're going to drop the Doom onto the Kunkka, but as we saw, you know, he has got that Aegis as it is. He's running this off. They're trying their best to chase. 11's going to be brought in by Dark. If they'll turn Magic Missile out, Kaka should go down as the Malefice will hold him in place long enough to get the kill, but they walk off with the Kunkka. He's not even going to have to expend the Aegis. He's too tanky. The Doom won't kill him. Just stop them from potentially turning the fight, but maybe now they can turn. They're grouping up a lot here, Secret. They do have to be careful from potential combos. A buyback's going to come out from the Clockwork. The swap's there, putting Dark in a terrible position. He's still running, should tick down to the poison, will do so. They get the kill on Dark. Now King Gaming, can they strike back? They get the dagger and stun out onto the Viper. Black Hole comes out from Yapzor. Catching the two, but they cancel there with the swap. As now the Kunkka turns, he'll look to get a torrent off. They're losing their Venge though. The damage from mid one is too much. Double kill. It's picked up by the Viper. The Kunkka, he's in trouble as well. He's trying to get back underneath the tower. Did get the rum over him. As the rum buff will keep him fine. He's able to walk off, but the top tower is taken. Secret able to take the fight. As King Gaming, they were trying to get it together, trying to turn things around in that situation, but they couldn't. And all this time, it's giving Nisha space down bottom. You're now starting to see that net worth dwindle towards Secret's side of things.
I'm not sure what Keen is doing right there. Like, either you take the fight or you don't. I feel like they hesitated throughout like the entire minute. Like, should we fight it? Should we not? I feel like you have Kunkka with Aegis, you can just take the fight, and he's just standing on the outside all that fight, not really daring to commit. And you know, you just gotta make up your mind. Like, just TP into P way faster and just fight. I feel like they could easily take that.
Yeah, and if they don't get that initial control now on the PL, it's going to get messy. He's got a diffusal blade, Nisha. You're going to see the hook shot used. Kaka trying to get himself away. The poison won't kill him off. He's able to survive. Pops the urn, heals back up, and in the mid lane, you got the setup from the Kunkka being attempted, but he actually misses the combo. The Zai's able to walk away from it all. BKB and the swap outs there, as it's all just a little bit messy from King Gaming. They're pressing all the buttons, but in the wrong order. They get the stun onto Zai, dragging him back with the X-Mark. They will kill off the Doom, or will they? Still tanky. Zai finally falls, but they're taking so much damage. The PA's gonna die. Nisha's on the front lines with the diffusal blade. They'll take the Aegis out of the hands of the Kunkka. Doppelganger forward into the trees. They're hunting for Kaka. We'll be able to heal up with the urn. They'll ignore him and turn back towards the bigger kill of the Kunkka, as the Kunkka is surrounded by Secret. He's tanky, not tanky enough though, as Secret get another double kill for mid one, and it seems like King Gaming, they're panicking.
And they just lost all control. Like, they maybe they got a little overconfident because they're so far ahead, like they were 17-2 or whatever, and now they're just, this is a disaster. And even as we mentioned, like, the gold net worth has always been really good for Secret.
Yeah.
And the heroes do scale really well. Like, Doom and Enigma is always scared to team fight into, but King Gaming, they just became so scared. They had Aegis, and I felt like they were just playing super safe. They're winning all fights. Like, just keep going at them. Keep fighting. You can deal with Black Hole's not scary yet. I don't know what happened. And this is scary now, because now they might even keep playing scared. Like, you need to man up still.
They're going to go for the bench.
Instead of solo kill. At the core. A core being solo kill. Oh, Nisha says, thank you, puppy. I'll take that. Yeah, they're losing all control. I feel like they're, as you mentioned, they're like panicking. And this is why we see like these, like the best of the best teams.
Yeah.
They know how to play from beginning to the end. And these like slightly weaker teams, their early games is pretty good because there's only so many outcomes early game. But once you get to mid game, what the amount of things you can do is like just expanded so much that people don't know what to do anymore. We see King getting here, they're like, okay, we got a decent lead. Now what?
Yeah, it seems like a perfect example, this game. 4K lead now for Secret. You got to ask yourself, yeah, if the last two fights didn't work out for King Gaming, it's not going to get any easier. It really isn't. So they cannot afford to lose these trades. Secret getting that step ahead, another fight like that, and you can expect to see Nisha back on top of the net worth. And as it stands, you know, with the build that you went for on the PA, sure, the Vlad's into Deso, it's great if you can set the tempo, get the kills, but if the game slows down, you're not going to have that Battle Fury that's helping you farm at a crazy rate. You do have the cleave talent, so that's something.
Yeah, if he goes late game, he's going to need a Battle Fury. 25% cleave is not going to deal with PL. And there's smoke now. They want to get a kill. Uh-oh.
Chicken. He's blurred on the edge of it, so we'll be able to get away. They don't see him.
It's right there. Right there. Oh, well, they just get a tower then.
Radiant's middle
And they themselves, they've got those auras. They're pushing in. They've got the Greaves. They've got the Crimson Guard.
The damage. Wow.
Oh. Walks in. Smart back as he gets Atos. Trying to get a bit of damage now on the Kunkka after the BKBs. Queuing up the Crystalis. About halfway there. Got to be careful as Zai. With that Blink Dagger, he is going to find that perfect Doom opportunity every single time. And sure, as we've seen, you know, it may not kill the Kunkka, but if you can get on the Kunkka and stop him from getting the boat off, it makes the fight so much easier.
Uh-oh, TP fast.
We had to bring him out with the Chen. I guess away just in time.
They can't really fight now unless they get a pick-off like this.
Oh.
Pretty easy.
They get Puppy. Can they get anything more, though? That's the question. The Rocket Flare thrown out to try and scout out some more action, but already Nisha, he's TP'd out back towards the shrine. And mid-1 and Zai already heading out away from that top lane.
They really need a BKB on P now until they can take a proper team fight again, I think. We saw last fight when she went in, she just like melted in the Edict, the Enigma, Midnight Pulse and Viper Toxin, so...
Yeah, and mid-1's Viper's terrifying now. He has a completed Aghanims.
Yeah, that's pretty good against PA.
Just going to get Viper striked every single time.
The best part about it is like the casting range is not very long on Viper Strike, but once you get that axe, it's like almost your entire screen is so easy to get it off. And oh, Vengeful. I'm not sure what he's doing here, but he is dead.
But he certainly is. Old 11, it will spend up. He buys the Ogre Club and the BKB recipe. But out of position, we'll see at the same time, Kaka getting chased by Nisha, has already drained the mana. So may suffer on his own to kill him off, but with Zai jumping in, could have a good shot. Kaka though still able to walk around as they're caught back up inbound. BKB's popped by Double Dash. Old Chicken as well on the PA ready to chase. They're going to try for Nisha. They've got the X mark. Mid-1's trying to come over and help as the Atos is down onto the PA. He's still able to get out of the poison. And the cogs are out, but the damage is just too much from this Viper. Old Chicken cannot withstand this damage, or can he? He's able to jump off. Nisha's still chasing with the Doppelganger in on top of the PA. Evasion will not save him, as that's 3 dead on Keen Gaming. Secret only losing Zai. There's now a 6k lead for Secret. They've got the creep wave in position down bottom to take another tower away from Keen.
Yeah, and if you lose this fight, the power of Blast Strike, like he's even position 5. He finds Chen alone. If he finds anyone like that alone in the team fight, I think it does like 1,600 damage or something, the Edict. And now we're going to get on the tower here. We're going to just see the power of Edict just melt.
No.
They do have the glyph at least. They're going to have to defend here. They need BKB on PA. Like, just saw how he melted that fight. He cannot fight into Viper.
No. No, so they've got to try and find some sort of disable onto mid-1, but even then, he's so tanky. You cannot stop this Viper getting off his skill set in every fight. You've almost just got to hope that he's not there for the fight at the moment, that you can try and find pickoffs away from this Viper.
Yeah, like you can maybe just sacrifice your clock. Just hook him when he's a little bit away from the fight. Just keep him cogged for a bit. Like you're going to die, but you're going to keep him away. Maybe PA can kill like a hero or two before he comes to the fight. But it is pretty hard now. They're all tanking up. Puppy is going to chainmail. He's got also the talent, so he's got a decent amount of armor.
Look how much armor Yapso's got with his build at the moment. So he's rolling around with like plus 30 armor. Closing on 40 with the auras and such.
Yeah, it's interesting that they're going all these auras, but no one is going Basilius. Like that value of 500 gold for 2 armor to everyone. Feels like it would be a value option, but no one likes to buy that for some reason. Like they're going, it's going AC and they have lads, like just go to Basilius. God damn it.
Oh no, Chen.
Oh.
I mean, another free kill for Secret. They're crumbling, King Gaming. They're crumbling. You can certainly feel it. As now, as expected, coming up to the 30-minute mark, it is Nisha and mid-1, the 2 most farmed heroes in the game. And at this pace, that's only going to continue to see them jump further and further ahead.
They want to kill the left strike bottom. Looks like they're going to get him. Crits. Easy. Can they get out, though?
That is the question, and they do.
Yeah.
TP out in time from the Venge. Old Lemon gets away before any sort of TP counter comes in mid lane. A bit of a bait, but or is it? The zoom comes down out onto the Kunkka. Kunkka just getting shredded by all of this magical damage as he's dead. And they're not done yet. Secret looking for more. Chase down onto Kaka. Another Viper strike thrown out. The damage just melting through these heroes mid-one.
Viper seems pretty strong. Seems like a pretty good hero.
It certainly does.
He got a few nerfs, but he still is clearly a very powerful, and he's level 21 now, so he got the talent, 100 Viper strike damage. The amount of damage he does is just disgusting. He is a disgusting hero.
It really is. Nobody likes a Viper picker. As the Roshan. It is going to be contested. There's a buyback.
Yeah, I don't think you can give this up. But it's so hard to fight it. They don't have Doom now, so there is some hope here. They don't kill very fast either.
And they don't have ideal team fight apart from the boat. They've got to land the perfect Kunkka combo. Otherwise, you can imagine Yapso's going to look for opportunity to walk in and get a black hole off. But at the least, they have been able to push Secret away from the pit. Secret do respect the team fight of Keen Gaming. And won't fully commit for Roche underneath their noses for now. They'll be much more comfortable taking a fight, getting some pickoffs outside of the pit. And I think Secret as well know that there's no pressure on themselves. They don't necessarily need the Roshan to keep the lead that they're at. It's 30 minutes in, they're at an 11k advantage.
We have not talked a lot about the PL either. It's mostly been the Viper, but PL is getting really strong.
And they're going to go for a kill on mid. They'll look towards the Kunkka. Gets the BKB in the boat off onto the Viper. Do they have the damage to kill him? One they're trying. He's getting a little low. Yap's on the back lines. He's going to go for the one-man black hole to hold in place Old Chicken. Old Chicken still gets the BKB off. He's able to jump up towards the Leshrac. They've killed mid one as well. That's going to be 2 buybacks that have to come out from Secret. This could be Keen Gaming regaining control of the game. They'll kill off Yapsaw. They'll turn towards Zai, able to get away with the Scorched Earth. The PA incredibly low. Mid one with that buyback is able to come in and clean him up as these buybacks are causing issues for Keen. As Keen Gaming have lost 3. They're looking to lose more as Old 11. He's surrounded. Can they kill him in time? They can. Infernal Blaze down, cancelling the TP. Secret realizing with those buybacks they can come back in, crush the fight. Puppy seeing if he can find that 5th and final kill to claim the team wipe. Stuns off the mark though, so he won't be able to get the Chen. Dark will survive, but everybody else on Keen dies, and with those buybacks they'll go for Roche. Secret, I mean, they were more than prepared for the buyback play there. They knew that with that advantage, this was going to be an easy Roche and an easy team fight for them.
Yeah, and it's just the timing of P getting that BKB pretty strong. They didn't have Doom, because like you BKB, but then you could Doom, but at least they didn't have it there, so it looked like kind of good. But then the problem is your back line. There's a PL killing all your supports, and you can't really deal with him. Like the only one who can kind of do something about the illusion is Kunkka right now, but he kind of died pretty fast, and you know, then you can't kill him. P cannot really kill the PL either, because she's only got the talent. It's not enough. Now he's got Aegis. He can't die anymore.
He can't.
He can't die.
This is looking very worrying for Keen Gaming. Secret tier 3 tower taken and onto the racks.
And
Keen Gaming only just respawning. There we go. Starts to melt through it all. Keen Gaming cannot push Secret back. As mid racks are taken, Secret, we'll see what they want to go for next. There'll be an X mark onto the Nisha PL. Quick doppelganger keeps him safe. Full AC as we see finished on Yapsor. Just it's so hard for even the PA to do any damage. They have all these auras, they sustain this armor for the team. PA just can't get a quick kill anymore.
Yeah, and I just like the way you play Enigma as well. Like people have it in their mind, like, oh, the 5-man black. No, just black hole the PA in her BKB. Get rid of like 3 seconds or something. That's good enough, and then you'll win the fight. Because once that BKB runs out, you're just gonna get mass control and you lose.
Yeah, I mean, look at it. Like everybody has a plate mail. I think there's at least 3 heroes that walk around with a plate mail, or of course Yapsa with an AC. They're just buying this item. It really isn't pop. They can't with this PA, Venge, and Kunkka. The physical damage, it's just not enough. It's not gonna hurt Secret's lineup. They can just walk through a Tidebringer, walk through a crit. They don't care. They're not gonna die to any sort of physical abuse.
It seems like there was some miscommunication here, because Doom is also wanting to go AC, but now he's gonna have to swap a Rune here. Gotta talk to each other, boys. Yapsor already has it. Kinda want it on Doom, because he's more in the middle of the team fight, but...
I mean, yeah, if he gets the Shivas instead, That'll be perfect.
Passive Hyperstone. It's only
Passive.
2,000 gold. It's
Hold it.
only 2,000 gold.
Hold it in your backpack, you know, maybe get that moonshot down the line. Whoa,
Yeah,
hook
baited.
shot. Right, got the mud golems.
It's under attack.
That's how do they stop these pushes? I mean, Secret, they are at liberty to sort of go whenever they want to. Nisha, that pokes at him, but he has a double damage rune. Oh, Chicken is trying to jump in. He's trying to fight this army. This is a losing fight.
2 fights at the same time right now.
Let's see, Kaka, he's going to be chased by Nisha back elsewhere. They're going to pop the black hole. Does instantly get cancelled. Should the BKB out on the bench, they will kill off Yapsor's Enigma. Still in the trees, Zai continuing to chase down the PA. Jump forward, another Blink Stomp and an Infernal Blade. Should be the damage required, or is it? In fact, with the crits, the lifesteal, he's turning. Oh, Chicken! He's got the damage to find Zai, but they've lost 3 heroes. In fact, Zai, he's still alive. Surely he can finish him off. Oh, the Duke! Zai, he's not even going to die. He gets it. He's back in. Zai jumps in, slams them down the stone from Poppy. Zai survives throughout it all with the Dukes, the dancing around the side of Keen Gaming. Keen Gaming, they're all dead. This game, it's over.
Try to do some like sneaky play, like 2 fights at different spots, but there's no way you can win that. Not when you have Aegis on the PL. Like there's no way you win that fight.
That's GG. It really is. GG is cool. I mean, this game as ever was a fantastic demonstration that the kills, they don't mean anything. It was 17-2. But because of how the fact that Secret, despite dying 17 times in the laning stage, they were still farming all right. It didn't